Pro Football Weekly gives you the risers and sliders from college football, and knowing that USC-Stanford game was one of the best games of the year. We know Andrew Luck probably can't rise any higher than he already is, but Matt Barkley, the USC quarterback, put on a pretty good show there.
Yeah, he played really well. Both quarterbacks really stood out in this game. I think they solidified their standing as first-round picks. The one big concern that scouts do have about Barkley is how tall he is. He's listed as 6'2", 220, but scouts that have seen him in person say he may not be 6 foot. I don't think he's that short, but if he does measure in short at the combine, he's a guy that could slide.
Yeah, there are a couple of quarterbacks that kind of fill in behind Andrew Luck in the draft. It looks like Landry Jones, Matt Barkley. We'll see how they shake out. Midwestern State offensive guard Amini Silatolu. Probably haven't heard of him, small school, but he's a riser for us.
He's a player that's starting at left tackle right now, but I think he projects to guard in the pros. He's very tough, very aggressive. Scouts have compared him to Jari Evans. I think he's that type of talent. The question is intelligence. He scored low in the initial Wonderlic test that he took last spring, and he's got some character issues. He's been in bar fights, and I think that could push him down. It wouldn't be a surprise to see him go as far as the 4th, but he's definitely got second-round talent.
These are the guys I think a lot of football fans don't know about. You don't hear till draft time. That's why we bring them to you in risers and sliders. One of the guys sliding, Quentin Coples, maybe the most talented, highly ranked prospect coming into the draft, at least from the senior class, sliding on our board.
He's a player that hasn't shown his full talent yet. I think he's coasting a lot. You talk to evaluators that have been through the program, they're saying he's playing not to get hurt, and that's a big concern right now, is what's he going to do when he gets to the next level. He's looked at a couple of his teammates. Marvin Austin last year sat out the whole season. Greg Little sat out. They're both drafted in the 2nd round, so I think he's looking at them and saying, I can't get hurt. It's not going to hurt me, and I think that's not the case.
It's been a tough couple of weeks for Wisconsin. Back-to-back losses. Now sliding on our board, wide receiver Nick Toon.
Toon has NFL pedigree. His father played in the league a long time. He's got the hands, he looks the part. The problem is he's not very quick or fast in his routes. And I think he's a guy that could slide because he's not polished enough. He's not going to be anything more than a possession receiver at the next level. To me, the true value is somewhere in the 4th or 5th rounds. He's likely to go in the 2nd or 3rd because of that name.
Yeah, name recognition always helps. That's a look at our risers and sliders for this week. For the best scouting information, check us out at ProFootballWeekly.com.